today I'd like to share with you some of the stuff that I received yesterday from Amazon. So basically, they are the three Super Deluxe edition of Led Zeppelin's remastered albums 1, 2, and 3. Now, the reason I think this is a very important thing happening here is that Jimmy Page has remastered the whole catalog in 1990, and since then he hasn't done any remastering. That's not the main issue. The main issue is he's thinking that this is his swan song. This is his final product about Led Zeppelin. So he's archiving his history in Led Zeppelin to the maximum effort that he should put in. He's already put doing that. As you might know, he released the albums before in the 1990s on CDs, and before that they were released on CDs, not really remastered, and after that they've been released on other types of repressing vinyls and stuff like that. But what has never been done by Led Zeppelin before, or by Jimmy Page, is a Super Deluxe edition. So this is the first time that Led Zeppelin takes that road. So without discussing a lot, this is just the unboxing of it. So I've received a big box from Amazon, and it has 3 of these pizza boxes. So I'll take the first one, which is Led Zeppelin 1, and I'll open the pizza box, and inside the pizza box, this is just a paper that was printed and put on outside like a marketing stuff to show the people who are looking for this what they are buying, so without opening it. But since we're opening it, so we'll take the box out, put the pizza box aside. So this is how Led Zeppelin 1 looks like in the Deluxe edition. So it's a nice hard box that you can use as a filing box when you have your big library on. And so Jimmy Page is assuming that people who are collectors will get 9 of these 9 albums, and then they'll put them side by side in a library or something, and it looks really neat. It looks like a real professional library stuff. So when we open the box, what do we get inside? So we open the box. First thing that we see is the book. So that's the book. It's completely black from this side. It shows engraving of the Zeppelin in here. It has a nylon wrapping. Let me open it. See what's inside. Alright, so that's the box, the book, and it has the cover, and it got some very nice pictures inside. I think this is Ahmet Artagan and Peter Grant. So stuff from the beginning, Jimmy Page's New Yardbirds, lots of clipping, pictures of clips from magazines, some paperwork, some video footages, lots of magazine stuff, Melody Maker, lots of neat pictures. I like the way they're put in a way that it's a really end-to-end archive of Led Zeppelin. It's even got the ad for the cassette, which says $1.98. So that's the book. It's really nice. It's very nice hardcover, and it's got lots of information, the recording information, the studio stuff that it has. So that's it. Putting it aside. So the first 30,000 boxes of these will come with this, some sort of a certificate that shows the limited number here. And mine is 4,886. So that comes for you to maybe put it in a frame and hang it that you got one of the limited edition stuff. Then comes this nice file. Now this is like a real professional file where you open it and inside of it it's got some nice papers. It's got the photo shooting, I think, that was done by Chris Rea or Chris Reja. So these are the photos that were used on the back of the album later on, and it's got some paperwork from Atlantic Records, I think some sort of a press release, some documents showing the background of Led Zeppelin and how they signed Led Zeppelin for Atlantic Records. So that's a professional dossier, if you like. So putting that aside, then we come to the real meat of the box. You got the LP of the original Led Zeppelin album. It's exactly a replica of how it was released, showing 1969. It doesn't show 2004 here, and it shows the red Led Zeppelin, which is the most published one. I think the first couple of Led Zeppelin records were published with a blue Led Zeppelin here, and it became a rare edition, but that's the official edition in 1969. Then comes another LP, and they say it's the inverse of the original one. That's how they're doing the theme of all the 9 boxes that's coming and yet to come. So that's even it's got the negative or the inverse of the photo in the original album. It's got the information here. Definitely it says 2014 here because it's in new, and it's got 2 LPs in this one. I think this one has 2 LPs since it's the live 1969 live concert in Paris Olympia, and it doesn't fit on one vinyl. So that's how it was made. Then comes a voucher where you can go to a URL and you can put your code and you can download the high definition files, FLAC files, lossless files of the music in this box. So you get it on 24 bits, 96 hertz. Lastly comes the CD version, so you got the original LP or the album and the live concert. And the way it's put on the box, I'll try to show you here. It's got an engraved place where you can put the CDs on. They can hang there, and then putting back the LPs, the file or the dossier, the certificate of limited edition, and the box, the book, and then you close the box. So that's Led Zeppelin 1 Deluxe Edition. Going next to Led Zeppelin 2. So same thing, pizza box. I'm gonna get it out of the pizza box, and here it is. This one is a brown colored hard box. So the other one was black to come like with the same colors of the album. This one was with a brown background, and it's got a nice, all of them got a nice reflecting swan song logo here. Opening the box, I think all of them have the same theme. So first comes the book. Let me open it pretty quick. So the book, same thing, engraving the the Zeppelin stuff here, and then the cover comes, and then all the information and the photos of the session, of the live recordings during that time. I think it's got lots of handwritten photos of handwritten lyrics, some old records, some concert tickets, and definitely the press stuff. Then comes the LP itself, and it's a gatefold like it was originally released, with the same exact replica inside out. I've got a couple of the original one and comparing them. It's exactly the same. It doesn't even say it's 2014 here. It's exactly the same one. And this is the certificate that comes with every box in the first 30 boxes. Then comes the inverse. And the inverse color is pretty nice. On the inverse, as most of you know, in this one there's no live concert. It's the outtakes or remixes or rough mixes of the album during the work. And it's listed or played in a sequence exactly similar to the album, so you can feel that it's an alternative album of the Led Zeppelin 2. And then come the 2 CDs in the same way, and I've just lost the paper here that has the code for downloading the stuff online. So that's the other Deluxe box. Let me put it aside and get to the third one, and I think Led Zeppelin 3 is pretty nice one. I really liked the colors, the color scheme and everything. Look at that. It's all white and it's got definitely the cover of the album. That's the side of it. And I said the logo of Swan Song is here. Then when you open it again, you start with the book. And I really like the colors here and everything. Let me quickly go through it briefly. So again, the engravement of the Zeppelin, the cover, and then stuff start coming in. And this one definitely focuses a lot on Brongniart, where the inspiration of the album came. The traditional folk of the British villages, and lots of very nice clippings and pictures and stuff and information. Putting that aside, again, the certificate of the limited number of the boxes, and then comes the original album again on vinyl. It's a gatefold and it's got exactly the same thing, even the wheel, as people remember, it had a wheel that turns. So same thing comes here. Now the inverse doesn't have a wheel. It's pretty simple one. I think it's not even a gatefold. Doesn't have a wheel, but it's a really nice color, very nice color. I think this is one of the best designs that have been released in the 3 boxes. Nice colors. The paper with the code for downloading the high resolution stuff, and then the CDs here. And even the CDs are vinyl replica, mini replica, and I can see it's got even the wheel. I'm not gonna open that, but it's got the wheels inside, and it's got an engravement here to put it back in. So pretty nice stuff, pretty nice work. I think once I have the 9 Super Deluxe editions put side by side, it's a complete history of the greatest band ever to exist. So thank you for watching.